You're not lazy. Your brain is just hijacked. Every scroll, every swipe, every notification, it's not harmless. It's code, reprogramming your mind. You used to read books. Now you reread the same sentence 5 times. You used to sit with boredom. Now even 10 seconds of silence feels unbearable. You're not broken, but your dopamine system is. And that means your motivation, your focus, your joy, all scrambled, all misfiring. But here's the good news. You can take back control, and it doesn't take a new app or quitting your phone forever. It starts with understanding one simple thing, how dopamine works and how to reset it. Here's something no one tells you. You don't need more motivation. You don't need another productivity hack. You don't need to wake up at 5 a.m., drink bulletproof coffee, or time block your calendar. What you need is to stop flooding your brain, because the real reason you can't focus isn't because you're weak. It's because your brain is addicted to cheap dopamine. Let's go deeper. Every app you use, every notification you get, every fast scroll, quick like instant reward, is training your brain to crave stimulation and hate stillness. This isn't about willpower, it's biology. Your brain evolved to love dopamine. It's how humans survived. Find food? Dopamine. Find shelter? Dopamine. Create fire? Big dopamine. But here's the problem. Your brain wasn't built for TikTok. It wasn't built for YouTube Shorts. It wasn't built for infinite scroll, 3-second videos, and flashing red badges screaming, "You're missing out." And now, you can't sit still. You can't read a page without checking your phone. You can't even watch a movie without also scrolling something else. You're not broken, you're just overstimulated. And this overstimulation doesn't just hurt your productivity, it kills your motivation, your creativity, even your happiness. Let's talk about that. When your brain gets used to constant stimulation, it raises your dopamine baseline. That means everyday things like reading, studying, building something feel boring because they don't spike dopamine as high as TikTok or Instagram. So your brain rejects them. It says, why do this hard thing when I can scroll and feel good now? That's the loop. That's the trap. And the more you feed it, the worse it gets. Now even scrolling doesn't feel good. You just do it out of habit. Mindlessly, numb, eyes glazed, brain fogged. This is dopamine tolerance, and it's a silent killer. It kills your drive, kills your focus, kills your ability to enjoy the real world. Because here's the truth. The more dopamine you chase from artificial sources, the less you enjoy natural ones. Food doesn't taste as good. Walks don't feel peaceful. Reading feels like work. Conversations feel like noise. Your brain forgets how to feel present. And the scary part, you might not even notice, because distraction feels normal. But here's the good news. If this is learned, it can be unlearned. Enter dopamine detox. Now listen closely. Dopamine detox doesn't mean cutting out dopamine. That's impossible. It means cutting out unnatural spikes, the overstimulation, for a period of time. So your brain can reset. Think of it like fasting, but for your mind. When you stop eating sugar for a while, suddenly fruit tastes sweet again. Same thing here. You stop flooding your brain with fast dopamine, and suddenly slow dopamine, from reading, learning, creating, feels good again. It's not magic, it's chemistry. Here's how you do it. First, pick a time window. Start small. Even 4 hours is enough to feel it. During that time, avoid social media, YouTube, short-form videos, processed junk food, porn, video games, random dopamine rabbit holes. Replace them with reading, walking, writing, cleaning, thinking, boredom. Yes, boredom, because boredom is powerful. Boredom is your brain detoxing. It's the empty space where real creativity is born. Think about it. Some of your best ideas didn't come when you were busy. They came in the shower, on a walk, driving with no music. That's the magic of boredom. But most people never give themselves the chance to feel it. We escape boredom instantly. Tap, scroll, click, escape, 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 until we forget how to just be. But if you can push through that discomfort, if you can sit with the itch to check something, if you can outlast that wave of anxiety, you'll feel something shift. At first, it's subtle. Your thoughts become clearer. You notice things you didn't before. Time slows down, then it gets stronger. You crave learning. You crave movement. You want to do something, not just consume. That's your brain coming back online. It's not numbed anymore. It's alive. And here's the most beautiful part. Once you reset your dopamine system, you realize that focus isn't boring, it's addicting. Deep work feels like flow, solving problems feels like a game, building something feels better than binging something. And now, you're not a slave to your urges, you're in control. That's real freedom. But let's be honest, this won't be easy. You'll want to cheat, you'll reach for your phone, you'll hear that little voice say, just check real quick. Don't. Because every time you resist, you get stronger. Every moment you choose silence over noise, you reclaim your mind. And over time, this changes everything. You stop chasing dopamine and start chasing growth. You stop numbing yourself and start feeling again. Joy, clarity, energy, purpose, all of it was there. You just couldn't hear it over the noise. And that's the point. A dopamine detox isn't about restriction, it's about rediscovery. Rediscovering your brain, your power, your ability to focus, because in a world where everyone's distracted, focus becomes a superpower. And you can train it, you can build it, you can own it. So the next time you feel tired, lost, stuck, don't reach for your phone, reach inward, cut the noise, feel the boredom, sit in silence, and wait for the real you to come back, because they will. And when they do, you'll realize you were never broken. You were just buried under a mountain of stimulation, and now you're free.